Hello everybody and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been a hot minute, and I just want to continue because I think we've done all the side story that we've done so far. So what we need to do, just get on with it. Let's go! Yay! Doki Doki! It's happy time. Let's see. Auto for... Okay, this all seems in order. Let's continue. Did we go into part 2? No. Okay. Alright. Thanks. Phew. Oh no, I forgot my name was Roro! This sucks! Okay, so last time, I believe, before we did all this, we just finished showing our poems for the first time, and I think Yuri and Natsuki are about to have an argument. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Yeah, they do look a little apprehensive. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is... cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Roro did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. By the way, I'm hoping these voices are similar to what they were last time, because as I said, been a hot minute. I'm just going with what I feel in my heart is what their voice is. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Roro liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up, and this is a perfect time for me to check something. Okay, good. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Roro appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours, which is a whack thing to say. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Roro started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. I've been here the whole time! Can you not talk about your tits in front of me? Roro! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. It depends, alright? I don't like overly wordy poems that are just like flowery writing, but also, you know, there's something to be said for a poem that makes you think. Help me explain that to her, Roro. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. I wouldn't say that. Structure is important too. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Roro? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. That might have been like, an edit they put in later, because I don't remember them putting a whom in here. Getting that grammar in. So of course that's going to be Sayori, because we're doing her route. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Yeah! Everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How could the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Roro. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. Well, her mouth is just a little dot there. Like someone just got a little MS paintbrush and just went boop. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never! It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes— Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Oh, she's crying. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Thanks. Yeah, I think that... Sayori stands triumphantly. Does she? Is that an expression of triumph? Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Well, I've already seen the side story, so I know there's more reasons to that. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Yeah, I know that feel. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. Nar, as people say that Australians say, which we don't, by the way. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Just got Sayori to do it. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Would you now? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Did they add this in? Because this is so much more foreshadowing. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? Shit. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Roro, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Roro! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Gosh, she's so cute! It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yeah, she's cute. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You know, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Yeah, 'cause they suck! I'm sorry. You know, Roro. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. Is it now? And I think everyone really likes you too. Yeah, they do. That's Every day is gonna be so much fun. Or should I sigh? It looks like Sayori still isn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, the highest bit I can reach. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. What a dick! Okay! Yeah, let's do this! Poem time! Alright, let's get Sayori again. Let's go part 2. You see how I did that one beat? Anyway, I think sadness. 12? Damn it! Sadness. Kiss? No! Stop! Oh no, alone? Okay, hurt? Clumsy? Okay, cool. Promise? Imagination? Damn it! That's not even a Yuri word, that's just a long word. This sucks. Smile? Forgive? Dream? No! Empty? Broken? Geez, Sayori. You doing alright there? Pure? Fuck! Explode! Whistle? Shit! Marriage? Heart? And, friends? Oh, I thought that was the last one. Scars? Aw, that's sad. Oh, yeah, last time I was like, remember how last time I wrote a poem with the words I used? Well, that was 20 words, so while it was a really good poem, it was very long. So, this time I think I'm probably either gonna just choose a few that kind of were inspired by that, or just do a random poem from, like, the back burner. I've got a couple things saved. That's fine. Anyway, another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Roro! Yo, Sayori. Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Jeez, man! So mean to her. Also, like, do you ever, like, look at a bit of art for a little too long and get weirded out by it? Because her neck is kind of freaking me out. It's like a stalk that's growing like a bulb. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Me too! Will you come with me to buy a snack? Yes! No thanks. What the fuck? Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Aha! Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah, I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. I turned down the transparency on your layer so I could see the background. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. I'm a genius. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Fuck you. Wow, Jesus. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Jeez, Yuri's neck is freaking me out too. Like her head is way too far back on the neck. It should. Oh wow, help. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. I think they bought it. Yuri, tell River to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just fucking get way too dark? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book and started quoting fucking Sephiroth ass. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Foreshadowing! Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. I thought it said someone smacks Sayori. I'm like, whoa! Oh my god! Yeah! Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. God, I wish that were me. I'm so fucking hungry right now. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I don't even know what that means. I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Aw. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! Oh no, and then I tripped over, and then I cried, and the people started laughing at me, and then everyone bullied me, and I had no friends for it! Okay, this is stupid. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Hey. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki. She sure did. Then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? How do I say that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ho 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 ho. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. There's a lot of here, and I never know how to say it. Like, I always kind of want to go like, but best not. Monica's in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Man, having to flip-flop between all these girls' voices is really hard. Especially since they're not super different. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a Gatling gun? I wouldn't be surprised. She does seem like the kind of girl who would go down to the shooting range and just fuck up some targets. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Wow, we have low self-esteem. Excuse me? Yeah, like that's the proper reaction to something like that. You can compliment her without putting everyone around you down. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? No, we were just gossiping about you. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? I'm gay. Monica quizzically glances at me like, can you fucking believe this shit? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Must have been a fucking loud piano. I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Right now! That's... Monica looks at me. What, are we in this together now? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Oink. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Roro. Whoa, she killed everyone. She like came back and like butt bumped them out of the screen. Monica smiles sweetly, I guess. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Also, don't I get a fucking cookie? Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Fuck! Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Joke pending. Roro! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! I love doing that. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Oh, well, Jesus. Are you going with Roro to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, she's trying. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, bitch. It was just a suggestion, bitch. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? And hope you die. Okay! Ready, Roro? Yep, let's go. Man, that wasn't subtle, Monica. I saw that. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. What a fucking idiot. She should be miserable like me. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep! We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage. Is this new? Like, I admittedly, I didn't play this route very much. I didn't do Sayori's cutscenes that much, but I don't remember this. And recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Bro, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland! Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Jesus Christ, you suck! You meanie. Also, honestly, number one fear is like, you know when you're like, oh, I'm the comic relief, haha, I do a funny joke, and then when you try to get real, people still think you're joking. It's like, no. Also, is that her poem that we saw in the cutscene before? Like the side story? I'm working super hard on this, you know. Sorry. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited! The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Roro, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission! The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my bedroom more and more. Hit like if you relate. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. That's kinda sweet. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. Who has crayons in a classroom? They're the best brand too! Like, this doesn't look like an art class. They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. I just said don't get distracted. Fine. Now at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Also, what is her favorite color? I dropped one by accident. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ow. She falls to the floor and crayons spill over her lap. Ow, wow. Like the Yoshi noise. Ow, wow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Just like you to fuck up and get hurt. Idiot! Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist to pull her out of the closet. Okay. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Look at that splash art. She's got titums. Wow, that's a tiny crayon box. Pathetic. And it's got no, like, jackets either, so you're gonna get crayon dust all over your hands. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Oh, her expression changed. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Is there? A bump is starting to form as well. Alright, let's get you to the hospital. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Right. Where would I even find ice all around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. I thought that was me. Also, that's a cute expression though. Even wincing from this pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. I mean, you can drink it later. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She's dead. No, she's fine. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Oh, she's already got it. It's got like nothing in it. This sucks.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Hey! Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot! Dumb fucking moron!
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump of her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Roro. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you.
You're kind of oblivious in some ways, as all visual novel protagonist has to be.
Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing things that you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I'd start crying really hard. Aww. You'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that? Also, that's pretty revealing of how she views our relationship. Like, she's like, oh, I'm always fucking up and you always feel bad. And I make you feel bad because you don't want to get in trouble and I get you in trouble when I get hurt. Anyway.
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. Wow, great friend. So in a way, it was my fault. Yeah, it was! Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Roro. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that! I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Friends, right? Just buddies. Just two bros.
Really? Maybe you're right.
Roro, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us.
Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Well, I really laying it on thick, huh? Forever? I'm honest to myself. There's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. Hard agree, I do this shit all the time. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. I remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Yeah, almost like people have multifaceted and have lots of emotions inside them.
I guess we should go back.
I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Yeah, I can't see anything. Sayori hops to her feet. Whoa, careful.
Ah!
She clutched her forehead again. Yeah, don't do that. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. That's actually a thing I do. Like, there's this running joke in my family that, like, after someone, like, knocks something over or bumps something, I go like, oh, careful. And they're like, thanks! Like, I can't tell you to be careful before you knock something over. I'm not psychic, but it's funny to tell you afterwards because it's like, careful for next time, but it's like super unhelpful. Anyway, I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Man, Sayori's nice.
Ah, you're back!
Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems.
Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about-
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf!
Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh, I have it right.
Sayori frantically glanced around herself. Fuck, did we forget?
I forgot all the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Okay, thank God. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Roro. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. Monica, you're bullying her!
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that. Great job, asshole. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone, get the fuck out of here, Sayori. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, let's go! Sayori!
Roro, I really love your poems.
Oh,
I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so, like, everyone else told me my poems sucked.
Yeah? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
What?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. Tsundere moments. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
That's my favorite expression. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. You're kind of like a conduit. Like, you're barely a person. I'm just using you for my own therapy. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Idiot. Shut up.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things, do you, Sayori? You suck! I pat Sayori's head condescendingly.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Roro, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Why? The others need to read it first.
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. But Baka! Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap! Ah! I broke my pencil. That's cute. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Oh my god. Sorry! It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I really did a number on her, huh?
I'm a little clumsy today, no reason.
Well, let's sit down, Sayori. That concussion's really...
Yeah. My pupils are dilated to different diameters. I think I should probably go to the hospital. I think there's internal hemorrhaging in my brain.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Dude, this is her best poem. What are you talking about?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Like, holy fuck, right? That's really good! This is one of the best poems I've ever read, for real. Like, I don't even have to explain it. Like, the meaning is really just right there. Man, Sayori. Holy crap! Yeah. Sayori, did you really write this? Like, I thought you were too dumb to do anything else.
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. I mean, you're so dumb and airheaded.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy, you having feelings.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. As long as you keep up that happy facade and play the mask while I'm around, it's okay. Just don't bring your feeling shit near me, alright? I'm thinking too hard about it. No, you're not. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You got pretty passionate about this, huh? Also, I will say, this is 100% true. A lot of therapists and stuff will tell you, like, journaling's a good idea. Because there is actually, like, a physical thing in your brain. Like, when you have thoughts in your head and it's sometimes, like, a little hard to figure out your own feelings. But as soon as you actually write it down, it does a weird brain transfer thing where it actually helps you process those things when you get them down in a physical form. So journaling and like just writing out whatever you're thinking is absolutely 100% like a good way to process your feelings. Hence why poetry is so good for like that kind of thing. I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself. We're not up to that bit yet. Sayori's got a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Yeah, she has ADHD, like me. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And like, she might pick it up again later. Natsuki, what do you think? It sucks, right?
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one.
But I can't really say it's any better either. You just suck. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience.
Why'd I say it like that?
Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday.
That's, Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Got to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength.
But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Wow. That was a little unnecessary. Think I'm mincing your words a little bit. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it.
I wish I had it. God damn it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, my favorite poem from Natsuki. Wow, we've got a really good thing today. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Fantastic poem. I know Natsuki says, I think she implies heavily it's about her manga, but this reads as a gay poem to me. Like, especially this bit here, it's like, she's a cute singing voice, she's singing my favorite love song, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in love, but she likes spiders, so it's bad. If you take, like, this also reminds me of some stuff from high school, like, not to get too deep again, but, what if her friends start to like spiders too? Like, my friend group, this is kind of goofy, but we all had, like, we all had short hair for a while, and everyone was like, oh fuck, they're gay, they're lesbians, despite the fact of them being wrong about that. I'm actually a dude, but like, whatever, it's high school, people don't know what trans people are. And they're like, oh fuck, everyone's got short hair, they're lesbians. And like, you know, sometimes new people come in and eventually they get short hair, and they're like, oh fuck, it's spreading. Like, this is kind of exactly what it is. That's just what it reminds me of. So like, TMI, but this is a gay poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. I thought it would, yeah, geez, moving on. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. I'm gay. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Or gay sex! Sorry. I know they're teenagers, I just like saying gay sex because it's funny. Something you're afraid of people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? 100% that. Yeah. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all, relating to people. I certainly don't push them away with my weirdly rude attitude. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. How do I put this? It sucks. Well done, Roro. This one really, you didn't mess up the meter and the rhyme. It wasn't just copy paste from Google. Your skills are already improving. Thanks, I copy pasted it from Google. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. I wish you could apply that advice to your social life. Like I know it's like, oh yeah, she clearly has like anxiety and like a lot of social issues. Like I don't think she has any friends, but like, yeah. Gotta put yourself out there and not start like beating yourself up before you've even done anything. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. True, good writing advice. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Yeah, a good writing exercise, try to write a really descriptive piece. Like just go full hog in the description. Try make it a full sensory experience. Go into all 5 senses and see how far you can go with that. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh yeah, like this isn't my favorite, but I think it's pretty good still. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Me. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Welcome to my twisted mind. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. So, yeah, this is clearly about self-harm. Like, I don't want to go too much into it, because otherwise it gets pretty graphic. But yeah, the raccoon is like she literally says the raccoon is the urge to cut, urge to self-harm. And you know, once you start doing it, it becomes like a thing. And rush of blood, blah, blah, blah. Bread, skin. Anyway, yeah, too much, let's go. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, I can see that, you're showing your entire ass right now. It's a lot more metaphorical, although I actually didn't get it the first time around, so I guess I can't really... I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, me, that's how I was in the first one. I was like, wow, you fed a raccoon, you're so weird. Wow, crazy. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Thank God! I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, especially considering it's not a fucking hobby, but a symptom of something much worse. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Ah, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. That includes yourself. She's right! Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. You guys should date or whatever. Yeah, well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Pretty harsh thing to just say to a person you barely know, but it's true, just gotta go with it. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah, I'm literally just standing here. Anyway, nice to be talked at. Let's go to Monica. Hi again, Roro. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. Yoink! As long as it's not going bad. I misread that and stumbled. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't go that far. I said that on my own and then Roro said that. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? You just took that! Wait, I thought she just said she took that! She took it, right? Am I insane? Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. What's wrong with you? Write about me. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. You guys suck. You're not good for each other. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. Hang out with others more, okay? Like me. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. Seriously, don't hang out with me. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But you and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just hard-coded in such a way that I can't actually do that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. It's not like I'm scared of you or anything, or think you're gonna jump out and kill me with the way you make direct eye contact with me all the time. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry, you're fine. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. This is a good poem too. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Yeah, I was super weirded out by this one the first time around, because Load Me, I was like, my mind immediately went to the gutter, I'm so sorry. Yeah, like, she explains it, but, you know, this is a pretty good poem. Not one of my favorites, but I think it's still fun to play with the space on the page like that. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I had never said that, honest. I think it's... Man, I thought this was written by Seamus Heaney! It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can really change the mood of the poem. I don't know why I said Seamus Heaney. He was the first poet that came to mind. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Don't worry about it! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, true, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? I'm freaking out. Help me. That's my advice for today. That's my pre-recorded line for today. Please, for the love of God, help me out of here. Thanks for listening. Help! Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? And with that, we are done for the day. We just hit the hour mark, I think. And we'll see what's on the cards on the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please consider tipping me on Ko-fi or becoming a patron. Would really help me out, support this channel. And yeah, do all the usual algorithm things. Commenting actually helps a lot, by the way. Also, I just like talking to you guys. Very, very cool. You guys are very cool commenters. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!